A few days ago, I posted on my social media that the best way to get a job is to write a proposal, right? And I got a few of you DMing me, but Emmanuel, how is it that the best way to get a job in 2025 is to write a proposal? So firstly, I want all of us to understand why companies hire. Why do companies hire staff, right? So this is the question that you should ask yourself every time you are trying to apply for a job. Why do companies hire staff? So most people think companies hire staff so they can have more people within their organization, but that is not true. Companies hire staff because they want people who are specialized in a certain industry so they can actually come in and add value in that particular industry. So here is exactly what I'm saying. So let's say, for example, you are a tax expert, right? So the company, a company is not going to hire you because you're a tax expert or just to increase the number of staffs who are tax experts, but a company will hire you because they want you to do something for them, right? They have a problem which they are facing, and that problem can be solved by a tax expert. So let me give you a simple example just this minute, right? So I want to show you here what I meant by you have to send a proposal. So if you're a tax expert and there's this company that is spending 80%, let's say 80% on tax, and they want to reduce this 80% to probably 40%, 20%, to even maybe somewhere 5%. So now the only way they can hit these numbers is by hiring a tax expert. So they're going to hire you as a tax expert so you can solve this problem and bring it down to this, right? So no wonder I said every company has a problem and they hire staff to solve their problems in each designated industry. For example, in sales and marketing, they're going to hire you. Maybe they want to increase their brand awareness and improve their conversion rates and sell more of their products. They're going to hire a sales and marketing expert. If they want to make sure their numbers, their metrics, their books of accounts are well done, they're going to hire an accountant, right? So but why should you write a proposal? Here is where it gets deeper now. So the simple reason as to why you should write a proposal to get a job is because there are over 1.8 million, right? There are over 1.8 million people in a certain sector, right? This is an estimation that have degrees, right? Like you that have PhDs, like you that have master's degrees, like you. So now, if a company releases a job on a job board, right, on a job board, that job will actually receive at about 30,000 applicants, right? And remember, the people that are selecting these people, the staff members here, are human beings like you. So what is the chance of you standing out if at all you're competing with 30,000 people who are applying for a job that came through a job board? You see exactly what I'm saying. So the math here is actually, not aligning. So what do you then do? You have to write a proposal to a company at a time that there are no, jobs on the job board. But why is that actually going to give you an unfair advantage? And the reason is simple, because your proposal is going to cover the problem that the company is actually going through, that you've noticed that they want to solve, and your specific solution. And because of that, companies are now seeing something different. And because you are unique, you are not on the job board, you are not applying for a job as people do, you are sending them a proposal, they are going to be interested to hear from you, right? And if you want to learn exactly how to write a proposal, and where to find these companies that you can start sending these proposals, I'm gonna actually leave a link down below, and I'll explain how to do this in my next video. So go ahead and click on the link down below, and I'm gonna give you a template and a mastermind on how to write a proposal and where to find these companies that you can write proposals to, so you can secure a job. Like I said, keep your eyes on the lookout for my next video. Peace out.